Good morning. I'm getting a rather late start today. I kind of slept in a little bit and I got quite a bit of work done. Even though I'm kind of on vacation, I really want to keep up with some of the vlog, and I've got some videos that I need to get edited for some other people. So I'm actually headed right now to a coffee shop in Georgetown, and I'm just going to get a little bit of work done for I think about 4 hours, and then I'm going to hit up a few museums. Well, that was kind of a complete fail. I went with the intention of getting quite a bit of work done. I just like looked up cool coffee shops in Georgetown. I was like, I kind of want to sit at a nice like place with some good atmosphere. And it said online they had tons of really great baked goods. And so I was like, oh, perfect. They had some vegan cupcakes that looked really good. But then they had no Wi-Fi, which I don't know. Like, how are you a coffee shop near multiple college campuses and not have Wi-Fi? And they had nowhere to plug my laptop in. So I just kind of said, screw it. So we're on the hunt to find something else right now.
Since you came around, so long, it's been so long, too long.
Super cute little garden that I found in the middle of Georgetown, which it's Georgetown, so there's probably lots of little gardens in here. I would just sit, it's super overcast and it feels great outside, and I would just sit in here and do my work, but my computer's dead because I spent every minute up until the moment that I left exporting the vlog from yesterday. So my camera's dead and I just wanted to get out, so I was like, oh, I'll just charge it at the coffee shop. Yeah, well, that wasn't possible because there was no place to charge it. I don't really know where I'm going, but it's really pretty, look. How cool is this? It kind of just keeps going. I don't know where I'm headed, but I'm gonna keep walking this way. I'm really in love with this little garden. It wraps like you enter one of the sides of the yard right there. I don't know if you can see. You enter right there and it just loops like all the way around the yard. Which this is quite a bit bigger than the space that we have in the back of our yard, that little like area that goes down. I think I've showed it to you before, but I really want to make that area like this. Like, it's basically just like plants everywhere. There's a tiny bit of grass, but it's mostly just like flowers and shrubs, and with kind of like a path that you can walk, and just like this, a little bench that you can sit on. I really want to do that, but I know nothing about like growing like flowers. Like, I've grown a lot of vegetables, but I haven't grown like flowers and shrubs and stuff, so I don't know a lot about that. And I also know nothing about planting it, so I don't know, like I'll plant something and you know, sometimes it's hard to say, like the package will say it gets 12 inches tall, but then that's not always true. So just knowing like what to plant next to what and how big they're gonna get, and knowing me, I'll plant like something that I think is gonna get a foot tall, but then it gets like 5 feet tall and just like covers all the other plants. Anyways, I'm kind of just totally rambling, but it's a pretty little garden. I might sit here for a minute. Also, these like bags underneath my eyes, I don't really know what they're from. I actually slept 8.5 hours last night, which is more than I usually get. But any suggestions for getting rid of bags underneath your eyes, I welcome that. Please, thank you.
All the silence I can hear, if I whisper in your ear, would it change? Can it change? All the words you never hear. Time is all we never had. Time is all we never had. Would it change? Can it change? Oh, oh, somewhere I got lost. I think I gave away.
Okay, this is really cool. This is the house of the garden that I was in, and so the footage that I just showed you is just me walking through it. So it's just like a little museum. It was cute. Stumbled upon it. I just sat in Starbucks for about 3 hours, which I think is maybe the longest time I've ever sat in a coffee shop, and got so much work done. I feel really good about that. I got my vlog up. I posted a blog post. I sent a ton of emails and cleaned out my inbox. That felt really good. So now I'm gonna go eat because I'm starving. So I really wanted to try that postmodern restaurant, but it was all cold food, like just salads and juices, and I really want something warm because I'm kind of cold after sitting in that coffee shop for several hours. So I think I'm gonna go find some kind of a warm pasta dish maybe. Change of plans. It's 3 o'clock and all the museums close at 6, and I really want to get to at least one today because I actually haven't done anything today besides get coffee and do a bunch of work. So I think I'm gonna head to the Smithsonian and do that for a few hours and just have snacks that I have in my purse, and then probably have a big dinner.
Play. on talking, too much talking. Just make up your mind. So long, it's been so long. Keep on talking.
Okay, I thought the museums closed at 6, but they close at 5. So I basically had like 1 hour of DC touriness, and now I think I'm just gonna go find something to eat. I actually haven't eaten all day long. I haven't had anything. I think I had one of those sample sizes of almond butter. I'm surprised I'm not more hungry, because I don't even feel very hungry, but it's 5 o'clock or 4:30 and I haven't eaten anything, so I'm definitely gonna go find something to eat. And I'm craving, it's kind of cold, or it's like 70 degrees, and I'm just like have been kind of cold, so I think I'm going to find ramen or some kind of bowl of soup, and of course we'll show it to you. Sorry that this was kind of a boring day, but I feel really good about all that work that I got done. I got a lot of work done and I feel really good about that. So yeah, did I say okay at the beginning of this clip? Dang it. I didn't film it at all, but I ended up going to Chipotle and just having a big Chipotle bowl with sofritas. I've never had that before, but it was really good. I was just gonna get a veggie bowl and I saw that on their menu, so that's what I got. So today was a pretty boring day. I ended up actually just like working a ton, which was good. I know I've said this like 4 times, but I had a lot that I needed to get done. So I feel really good that I got that done, and I still have like half a day tomorrow here before I fly out tomorrow evening. Also, I didn't tell y'all, but when I was in Germantown, I actually had a psychic reading done, which I've never done before, but it's like I saw it when I walked by, and it was one of those things that I was just like, I'm gonna do this. But the reason that I think that it really jumped out to me was that when I was with Sarah the other day, my blogger friend Sarah, she mentioned that she had had one done when she was in DC, and I honestly don't even remember the context of it, like what it was that she said the psychic said, but something about like that stuck out in my mind when I saw the like sign to go to the psychic, which I took a film of, so I'll put it in there. But I went up there and she just went on and on about my love life, which like, I don't know if she didn't see my wedding ring, but she was like, kind of did the thing, which again, I've never had a psychic reading, but I've seen it on TV. But she did the thing where she was like, I see somebody, a male with an M, and I was like almost everything she said where she was like prying for information, she was like, maybe like something with your love life, and I was just like, and I was trying not to give her too much information because I didn't want to just be like, oh yeah, I know a guy with an M, and then for her to run with that. So almost everything, even the things that were kind of true, I was just like, yeah, but it was really interesting. And so again, she kept going on and on about my love life. And then finally she kind of just asked like, well, what did you come in here for? Like, what was the thing? And I told her, I was like, well, really I'm kind of interested to hear about my professional life. But before I had said that, she did mention that she saw me making a big change in my professional life at the end of this year, which is interesting. So I thought it was fascinating, and it was kind of fun. My mom had one done, I want to say about 6 years ago, and she talks about it all the time. Like, apparently her psychic was really good and predicted a lot of things right. And so the fact that my mom talks about that psychic reading all the time, in my mind was like, I want that. Like, I want to have that psychic reading to be like, look, it came true. I don't really think hers is going to come true because it was a bunch of like she said, she was like, I see marriage for you. And I was like, cool, great, I'm already married. I didn't say that. She also said I was going to have 3 kids. We'll see. I don't know. But I wanted to tell you about my psychic reading experience. So I'm actually sitting in a park. My Airbnb is right there, and I'm just sitting in the park. Like I mentioned, got dinner, and now I'm actually just gonna go and do some more work and watch the debate. The debate comes on in a few hours, the first presidential debate, and I'm really excited about it. Since I'm in DC, I actually thought, Steven mentioned it, I thought it was a good idea. I thought about finding a bar or something that was playing it, because I bet there's a lot of there's probably some watch parties around here that I could go to, but I'm tired and kind of just look like crap and my hair is gross. So I'm just gonna go up to my room and think I can stream it on YouTube. Anyways, I'm rambling at this point. I'm gonna close the vlog out here because I'm not gonna do anything. I'm about to go up to my room and like pack my bag for tomorrow and do some work and watch the debates. So good night. I hope you enjoyed my vlogs. I don't think I'm gonna vlog tomorrow because I'm not really doing anything besides, I don't know, I might go to a museum and then I'm just gonna be making the trek home. But I hope you enjoyed my Baltimore DC vlogs. I had a lot of fun making them, like a lot. And I know that I'm gonna enjoy looking back on these. So I'm rambling more. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching. please subscribe if you haven't. I'm really enjoying being on YouTube and it helps me out a lot to have more subscribers, so please subscribe. And I will see y'all in my next vlog, whenever that is. Bye!